Hey guys, Shauna here. We're working a class with the root chakra, and more specifically the idea of building a strong foundation, that the root chakra has to deal with elements of stability and structure. So we're working quite specifically with the legs and with the feet, and the idea of building a strong foundation. So throughout the class, be really deliberate with the placement of your feet. You know, the cue that's often used in yoga is, especially vinyasa style, is this cue of, you know, kind of just like go wherever you want, wherever the body takes you, wherever feels good, and that's good, and I say that, and I practice that way for sure. But today, you're going to throw that out the window, and you're going to be very specific with the placement of your feet, specific of the placement of your feet when you step into a lunge, specific of the placement of your feet when you land in warrior two, specific of the placement of your feet when you step back to high plank. Again, this idea of like building the foundation. The book I work from a lot is Eastern Body, Western Mind by Anodea Judith. And she says that the body is the home for the spirit. So this idea that we're setting up a strong foundation, that we're building a strong home to create freedom for our spirit so that our spirit can soar. So if you think of how you would actually pour the foundation, the structure for the home, and it would be, you know, very deliberate in nature. You wouldn't just pour things where you thought maybe it would feel good to pour them, right? You would pour them exactly in the structure that they're meant to be poured so that they could then support and carry the weight of the home. And that's the inspiration for the class today. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. This is my first one like this, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, enjoy. Come to stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Root down through the center of your heels. Feel the muscles of your legs activate. Lift up through your glutes. Pull your pelvic floor muscles up and your stomach muscles in. Soften your shoulders and breathe. Start to bend your knees, nod your chin in toward your chest, and bone by bone, roll yourself forward and down. When you get down, allow your arms to dangle and your head to hang free. Slowly roll yourself back up to stand. When you get to the top, unravel, mountain pose. Again, soften your knees, chin to chest. Roll yourself forward and down. When you get to the bottom, stay for a moment before slowly rolling yourself all the way back up to stand. Again, finding Tadasana, mountain pose at the top before rolling down one more time. Take your time so as to feel it all. From the base of your spine, begin your journey rolling back up to stand. Mountain pose at the top. Take this to the side, bend your knees, right ear, right shoulder, side bend to the right. Stay dripping over to the right as you roll all the way down, and then you'll transition your hands through center and slowly roll yourself up to stand, draped over to the left. When you get to the top, find center. And then again, bend your knees, right ear, right shoulder, start to drip yourself down over to the right. Transition your body through center and over to the left, and slowly roll up, staying draped over to the left side. Find center at the top. Bend your knees and go the other way. Left ear, left shoulder, roll down over to the left. Transition through center. And slowly roll yourself up over to the right. Again, you'll find center at the top. And once more, rolling down over to the left. Bend your knees. Transition your hands through center over to the right side and roll up, staying draped up to the right side. Mountain pose at the top. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward. You'll curl your spine like a cat back. Stand tall, reach your arms back behind you. Again, like this, bend your knees, reach your arms forward, chin to chest, tuck your tail. And then push through the center of your heels, stand up, reach your arms back, open heart. Again, bend, reach, curl your spine. Stand tall, arms back, open chest. Once more like this, bend. You'll interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, and then stand up, long spine, palms to the ceiling. Bend your knees, curl your spine. Stand, reach your palms up. Again, like this. Squat down, curl, press your palms forward, and then reach your arms up. Once more, bend, press your palms forward, and then stand up, palms up. Unclasp your fingers, reach your fingers to the ceiling. Feel a rooting down through your heels, as though the reaching up isn't being pulled up from the top, but like you're being pushed up from the bottom. Float your arms down by your sides. Roll your shoulders up and back and down, and then again up and back and down, and one more time like this. Reach your arms up and breathe in. Exhale to fold. Flat back on the breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back and tap your knee to the floor. Both arms go up on the inhale. Exhale, place your hands down, lift your back knee off the floor. Inhale, tap your knee, sweep your arms. Exhale, hands down, lift the back knee. Once more like this, tap the knee, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands down, your back knee lifts. Tap your knee down, lift your arms. You're in your low lunge, you'll stay here. You've set the foundation for the legs. Your legs are strong, your glutes are strong. You can feel that lift through Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. And it's like your arms are the decor of the home. So you can take any shape that feels good and free here. Tap your fingers down and shift back Ardha Hanuman, your half split, straightening the front leg. Plugging your right thigh bone into your right hip socket and exposing the sole of your front foot. Bend your front knee, your left fingertips will stay down. Circle your arm forward and up on the breath in. Exhale around and down. Watch this happen, but you're almost like you're watching from your ribs. Circle one more time, forward and up. And around and down, plant your right hand down, lift your back knee up, step back, high plank. Activate your stomach muscles and your glutes. Tap your knees down, activate. Chaturanga on your knees and hold it. Lower all the way down. Set your hands up for cobra. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Again like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower, leading from the base of your spine once more, up on the breath in. Down on the breath out. Move back through bent knees to a bent knee downward dog. Step your right foot forward, watch that happen. Step your left foot forward to meet it and fold. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Arrive in mountain pose and roll your shoulders up and back and down. Use your breath in to sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale to fold. Flat back with the breath in. Exhale, step your right leg back. Tap your knee to the floor. Both arms go up with the breath in. Exhale, place your hands down, lift your back knee off the floor. Again, tap your knee, sweep your arms, inhale. Exhale, hands down, lift the back knee. It's more like this. Tap the knee, lift the arms. Exhale, place your hands down, lift the back knee. Tap your knee down, take your arms up, you're in your low lunge. Again, that idea of setting up a foundation. Think of drawing things to center, being strong through the lower half, so your shoulders can soften. So you can unhinge your jaw. So you can breathe freely. Place your hands down, straighten your front leg. You have a long spine here, even long to the back of the neck. So there's a little nod of your chin in toward your chest rather than looking straight ahead. Plugging your left thigh bone into your left hip socket and exposing the sole of your front foot. Bend your front knee, your right fingertips will stay down. Circle your arm forward and up with the breath in. Exhale, around and down. Circling from the rib cage, inhale forward and up. Exhale, around and down. Once more like this, sweep. And circle. Place your left hand down, lift your back knee off the floor, step back, high plank, engage core and glutes. Tap your knees down, engage, and gently lower yourself down to your belly. Tuck your toes, set yourself for cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Keep your head neutral, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Once more like this, up on the breath in. Down on the breath out. Move back through bent knees to a bent knee downward dog. Step your left foot forward. Again, you'll watch that happen. Step your right foot up to meet it and fold. Bone by bone, roll yourself all the way up to stand. And curl, mountain pose at the top, shoulders go up and back and down. Get your arms up and breathe in. Exhale to fold. Flat back with the inhale. Exhale, step your left leg back. Keep your knee lifted this time. Reach your arms up with the inhale. Exhale, chest forward, your hands sweep back. Again, like this, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep your chest forward, hands back. Once more, inhale to lift. Exhale to sweep, sweep and stay. Reach out through your fingertips. Pull your belly up away from your front thigh. And then bring attention into your back leg and have just as much weight into your back foot as you have in your front foot. Arms up with the breath in. Exhale, place your hands down and you fold toward two straight legs. This is a great place for blocks if your hands don't quite come to the floor. And here, allow your chest to fold in towards your front thigh. And exposing the sole of your front foot if that feels all right in your body. If not, just keep your front foot grounded. Bend your front knee. Let fingertips stay down. Circle your arm back and up this time, and then forward and around. You're changing the direction of the circle. Inhale, sweep back and up. Exhale, forward and around, circling from the ribs. Once more, inhale to sweep. Exhale to circle. You'll plant your palm down, step back, high plank. Strong legs. Tap your knees, activate your core. Chaturanga, you'll hold it this time for 3, 2, 1, and you'll move into upward dog on the breath in, and again you'll stay here. Feel the connection of the tops of your feet to the ground. Your legs are toned off the mat. Roll back, downward dog. Soften your knees. Step your right foot forward, watch that happen. And be deliberate with stepping your left foot forward. Fold. Take your time to roll yourself all the way up to stand. Shoulders up and back and down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale to fold. Flat back with the inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Again, you'll keep your knee lifted. Both arms go up with the breath in. Exhale, chest forward. Sweep your hands back. Inhale, your chest rises. Find your balance at the top. Exhale, chest forward, hands sweep. Once more like this, up with the breath in. Forward with the breath out. And stay. Again, pulling your stomach muscles up away from your front thigh. Think about getting broader across your chest, but also broader across your upper back. Place just as much weight into your back foot as you have in your front foot. Sweep your arms up with the breath in. Exhale to place your hands down. You fold toward 2 straight legs. Again, a great place for blocks here. Allowing your chest to fold in towards your front thigh. Drawing your left thigh bone up in towards your left hip socket. Front foot can be flat or popped. Bend your front knee. Right fingertips will stay down. Sweep your arm back and up with the breath in. Exhale forward and around, circling from the rib cage. Sweep and up. Exhale forward and around. Once more like this. Inhale to sweep. Exhale to circle. Place your hand down. Step back. High plank. Place your feet. Engage. Tap your knees down. Engage. Chaturanga. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Upward dog. Stay here. Activate your glutes. Stay broad through your chest and broad through your upper back. Move back, downward dog. Soft knees. Step your left foot forward. And then your right. And fold. Roll yourself all the way up to stand. Your shoulders go up and back and down. Get your arms up, inhale. Exhale to fold. Flat back with the inhale. Step back, high plank, exhale. Be deliberate about your feet. Engage here with the breath in. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Bring attention to your feet. Spread your toes wide and see if you can place just as much weight into the pinky toe side of your foot as you can in the big toe side of your foot. And then feel the texture of your mat beneath your toes. Notice the temperature of your mat beneath your toes. Awareness in your feet. Heels up with the breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your feet to your hands. Flat back and fold. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Sweep your arms up with the breath in. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale. Step back, high plank. Exhale, engage, inhale. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Bring attention into the muscles of your legs. Feel like the muscles of your thighs are hugging in to support the bones they surround. And then think about drawing your thighs toward the wall behind you. Heels up with the breath in. Exhale to bend your knees. Bring your feet to your hands, flat back, and fold. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Sweep up, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Flat back, inhale. Step back, high plank, exhale, engage. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. You're here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heels up with the breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, feet to hands, flat back, and fold. Reach your arms up with the inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Arms by your sides. Utkatasana, chair. You'll stay here. Lower your arms down so your hands are around shoulder height, and then widen your hands a bit wider than your shoulders and plug your arm bones back into your shoulder sockets. See if you can sink down a little bit lower. Pull everything into center. Stand. Breathe. Inhale to chair. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog with the breath in. Downward dog with the breath out. Step your right foot forward. Arms up, inhale, high lunge. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your left foot forward. High lunge, arms go up. Chaturanga with the breath out. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Step your right foot forward and find your lunge. Step your left foot forward, right foot back, you switch. And then again, right foot forward, left foot back. Each time you land your lunge, find your lunge. Feel the strength in your lunge. Good. And then once more, so your right foot is forward, left foot is back. Reach your arms up. You're in your lunge. Bend your back knee and your arms go up to the side. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, down. These calf raises. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, down. Continue on like this. Think of everything pulling into your center. So your back knee is bent, but it's off the floor. That's it. Ground the front heel. Begin to straighten both of your legs. Go back to that pyramid-like variation, but you're not using your hands. So you're playing with your balance. And then see about picking up the sole of your front foot. This will bring about the wobbles. Good. Wobble. Come off of center and pull back to center. Maybe even put your hands down. Great. Bend your front knee, take your arms up, and then open out to warrior 2. So take a moment to find your foundation. You can readjust your feet. Eventually you're getting to a place where the front thigh is parallel to the ground. Straighten your front leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Activate the muscles in your legs. See if you can find more length through the right side of your body. Bend your knee, come back into warrior two. Place your hands down, step back, downward dog. Step your left foot forward, find your lunge, and then again you'll switch. Right foot up, left foot back. Left foot forward, right foot back. You'll switch 2 more times, being very deliberate in the foundation, setting your feet up for success and strength. Left foot is forward, you're in your lunge, arms go up. Bend your back knee, arms up to the side. Engage, left heel lifts and lowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Continue on. Relax your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Left heel is down. Begin to straighten both of your legs. Your chest will fold forward. Again, no hands. This is tricky. So you can start to explore the option of picking up the sole of your front foot. Don't not do this because you might fall. Do it exactly because you might fall. And then fall and try again. Bend your front knee. Take your arms up. Inhale. The exhale takes you to warrior two. Again, first couple breaths. You can play with the foundation. Find strength in your legs. Straighten your front leg with the breath in. And exhale, you'll land in triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. So triangle pose is less about placing the left hand to the floor and more about finding length through the left side of the body. So readjust if you need to. It's named for making these triangular shapes with your body. Bend your front knee, come back up, warrior two. Place your hands down, step back, downward dog. High plank on the breath in. Chaturanga with the breath out. Move through upward dog and downward dog. Step your big toes to touch and then walk your hands back to meet your feet. So you'll be on fingertips and your knees bend out wide to the sides. Your heels are off the floor. You make this like frog shape. And then you're doing these frog squats. So the inhale is your hips up, exhale hips down, knees bend. These are a Kundalini type exercise. So they're sort of wild in nature. And you'll just keep going and just keep breathing. And your legs will get tired. And that's okay. Good, you're almost there. Keep this up. You're building a strong home. They say that the physical body is home for your spirit. So you're building a strong foundation, a strong home for your spirit to soar. So you'll land in your squat. You can stay there and then draw your knees together and tap them to the ground. So this can be quite intense. It's toe sitting. So your toes are still tucked under. And then you're sitting back onto your heels. And you'll take what's called pran mudra. So you're connecting your thumb to your ring and pinky finger, and your other 2 fingers are extended. And you can just rest that onto your thighs. Pran mudra is said to activate the energy channels in the legs and the feet, and to connect us to our upper spiritual realm so that we can be grounded, but spiritual in nature. So we can be balanced. Notice where your mind is, and if it has wandered, bring it home to yourself. Place your hands down. Go back to downward dog, and here a gentle pedaling of the feet might feel nice. Find stillness. Step your right foot forward, and here you can do what you've done before, which is just step and switch, or you're going to hop and switch your feet. Land it, and then switch again. Good. Each time find your lunge. So the next time your right leg is forward, you'll stay. Take your arms up. You're in your high lunge. That's the breath in. Exhale, chest forward, hands back, and then you'll float your back leg up. So you're in warrior 3. And you'll move dynamically. Stand up, arms up, but keep your left leg tapped back. And then exhale, go back, warrior 3. Inhale to stand up. Keep your left leg behind you. And exhale forward. So you can do this slow enough to maintain your balance. Activate the muscles of your stomach to help support your low back. You'll keep moving in this way. Until eventually you land in your warrior 3, and you'll loop your left arm underneath your belly and your right arm behind your back. So your right hand can actually loop your left hip down more, and your left hand is kind of helping to pull your stomach up. So you have support. And then your right hand will go down, your left arm up, and you're in half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Solid in the footing, and then find a buoyancy, find a lightness. Gently step back, land your warrior 2. Straighten the front leg with the breath in. You're back in triangle pose with the breath out. Find your pose first, and then take your left arm alongside your left ear, so you're in extended triangle pose. Breathe through that whole left side of your body. Bend your right knee, come up, warrior 2. Place your hands down, step back, downward dog. Recalibrate body, mind, and breath. Step your left foot forward, and again, you can step and switch. Are you doing that same hop? You'll hop and switch, land the lunge, and then again, be very deliberate about your footing. You're setting a strong foundation, setting up your home. Left foot is forward, take your arms up. That's the breath in. Exhale, chest forward, hands sweep back, float the back leg up. You're in warrior 3. Add the dynamic movement, stand up with the inhale. Exhale, tip forward. Keep going like this. Pulling everything into center. And your right glute, your right butt cheek is active, keeping that leg extended back behind you. That's it. So the next time you're in warrior 3, you'll stay. And this time your right arm goes under your belly, your left arm behind your back, and the back of your left hand can kind of help to wrap your right hip down more, and your right hand can help draw your belly up. Half moon, left hand down, right arm up. You're active through the sole of the right foot, and I like to dial my toes down just a little bit, and that happens right from where my thigh bone sits into my hip socket. Gently land warrior 2. Straighten your front leg with the inhale. Triangle pose with the exhale. Find your pose. Take your top arm alongside your ear. Continue to plug your arm bone back into your shoulder socket. Breathe into the right line of your body. Bend your knee, warrior 2. Place your hands down, step back, downward dog. High plank on the breath in. Chaturanga. Move through upward dog. Tap your knees, go back, child pose. A variation of child pose where you can really rest. Let your jaw go slack. Find a natural place even for your tongue in your mouth. Maybe you're even parting your lips so some air can come in and out of your mouth. Transition down onto your back. Laying flat on your back, arms by your side, but without being too rigid about it. Palms are facing up, feet are hip width. The movement begins just in the pelvis. It's this like imprint and neutral. So exhale to imprint. You pull your hips towards your ribs, and then inhale, release your tailbone heavy. It's neutral. Exhale to imprint. Inhale to neutral. You're just doing these pelvic tilts once more like that. And then the next time you breathe out, you'll tuck your tail and continue the journey, lifting your hips and your low, maybe even your mid back off the ground. You'll stay in your hip bridge for the inhale, and then exhale from the back of your heart. You'll roll yourself back down. You'll shift through neutral at the bottom of the breath in. Exhale, roll yourself back up. Your shoulders stay down in this hip bridge. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bone by bone, roll yourself down. And then again like this, you'll tuck and roll up. Use your inhale, lower your hips halfway down to the ground, and exhale, lift your hips back up. Keep going down and up. You won't quite touch as you lower down, and you'll use your glutes to lift your hips back up. This is very active work, so it's not a back bending practice here. You're working to strengthen your glutes, your hamstrings, even your stomach. Next time your hips are lifted, you use the inhale to lift your heels off the floor. Exhale, lower them down. Continue this way, heels up with the breath in. Exhale the heels down. Staying relaxed through your neck and your shoulders and your face. Next time your heels are lifted, you'll lift your hips up a little bit higher and then again lower them down just halfway. So you can change the breath a little bit here. Inhale the hips up. Exhale the hips down. Your heels are still lifted. Keep going. And then the next time your hips are lifted, you'll slowly roll yourself down. When your hips come down, release your heels down, step your feet further apart. Your knees knock in toward each other. And then think about taking up more mat space with the back line of your body. Like you could be broader across your back. Rest here. Coming into another set, bring your feet again about hip width apart. Arms are gently by your sides, and you'll begin by moving into your imprinted pelvis, and you'll lift your hips up. You're in a hip bridge, so your shoulders are still down. Keeping your hips level, take your right leg up, reach it forward, lift it up, and place your foot down. Left leg, inhale to lift, exhale forward, inhale lift, exhale your foot down. Right leg, lift, and reach, and lift, and lower. Left leg, lift, and reach, and lift, and lower. Continue on. Work to keep your hips still. So that as one leg lifts, that hip doesn't dip down toward the ground. But you're active through the back line of your body to keep your pelvis stable and steady. Keep working with your breath. Inhale to lift, exhale forward, inhale lift, exhale down. Keep going, you're almost there. Gently lower your hips down. And you'll change your resting place by bringing the soles of your feet together, knees open out wide to the side. Breathe deep. Draw your knees toward each other and then in toward your chest. Gently hug your knees in. It might feel nice to rock side to side, or maybe you like to draw circles here. Reach your right leg out and you'll place the sole of your left foot on top of your right thigh. Left arm goes to the side and you're drawing your left leg across into a twist. If you like to turn your head in the opposite direction, go for it. And then once you get yourself set up, allow yourself to rest in the twist. You're not forcing yourself into any shape. Bring your left leg back to center. Draw both knees in toward your chest. Keep your right leg in, reach your left leg out. Sole of your right foot to your left thigh, and you'll take your right leg across your body. Again, if you want to turn the head, turn the head. Literally winding yourself down for Savasana. Preparing yourself for stillness. Bring your right leg back to center, left leg to center. Draw your knees to your chest one more time. Savasana. Be just as deliberate in setting up this pose as you have been for every pose that has come before it, so that you can physically rest and find clarity in your mind. This is a poem called Sleeping in the Forest by Mary Oliver. I thought the earth remembered me. She took me back so tenderly, arranging her dark skirts, her pockets full of lichens and seeds. I slept as never before. A stone on the river bed, nothing between me and the white fire of the stars but my thoughts. And they floated, light as moths among the branches of the perfect trees. All night I heard the small kingdoms breathing around me, the insects and the birds who do their work in the darkness. All night I rose and fell as if in water, grappling with a luminous doom. By morning I had vanished at least a dozen times into something better. Stay here in Savasana for as long as you like. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again. Namaste.